Okay, anyways, hello everyone out there. It's gonna be just another random related material, and it's me, Alex, if you're just maybe even familiar with my name, how my name goes, that I'm just reiterating it once again. I'm Alex and I'm home, and I tell you what, today we're having the nicest probably weekend ever. The very this day we are celebrating now the Holy Trinity Day, as we have all the stuff here related to Holy Trinity thing in our country here. I'm pretty just glad with what we have here in our country, our like to trade, and it's in our culture to make into this celebration and to make this thing happen, and moving it forward, and to make all this stuff celebration thing around that Holy Trinity Day. And that's what we're having just very this day of today. And it's been my slightly bunched up or just introduction of this video shoot of tonight. And I tell you what, I just arbitrarily maybe decided for no reason why, maybe, or it just one reason exists about what I'm about to sound out right now. Just one reason I have to mention this particular video, that I kind of like want to speak more, and I notice that the more I speak, the more just automatic my reactions become, and maybe even an absence of topic to speak about. I probably should like slightly pull up my speaking abilities, just in order to sound more native, to being able to connect grammar things together even incorrectly, and to comprise the whole speech that I call one of the three most beautiful and most meaningful and strong traits that comprise the whole fluency profile, which I'm tending to have, and I'm just still on it, all that process of trying to correspond to the American version of English language, which I try to emulate in those video shoots that I make here on this channel. And just right now you see my tongue is slightly just intertwined with itself, I should say, and I'm not pronouncing all the things correctly and not doing good sounds, and all the grammar points might be slightly bunched up together, and just that's my language, that's my thing that I created myself. Nobody, just maybe very few people helped me on my way to this point, and even I'm moving on, I'm forward in my English these days, and very few people actually participate in that process. And thanks for all those who's been with me and who pulled up my fluency profile traits to the extent they're residing now. And they all know whom I'm talking about here. All those nicest my acquaintances, my friends, my close circle of my group with my group with people, filled with people that I have to praise for being in my life. And I have to say once again thanks to all those people who participated in my life, who participated in my process of growing as for my English, and how I'm doing these days, and the stuff I do, why I do that stuff, and why I do this stuff the way I'm doing now, even in front of your eyes. Might be you're just wondering what's cooking, what's this guy ranting here about, what was it for what purpose, what's the meaningful things here in this particular video shoot. But I'm telling you very honestly, in all honesty, I can say that I'm making and I make on a regular basis this video should, just alternatively changing the maybe the themes being sorted out, and maybe the mood in which I'm making these video shoots, and maybe even paces of my speech, of my rates of my speech, and the vocabulary might be slightly different from one video shoot to the another, and the kind of like regular phrases that I use might be different. What else, like vocabulary, phrases, grammar points that I'm using, and it appears to be that only uh, deeply memorized things usually appear in your mind when you speak in unprepared way, as I'm doing right now. Only the first row vocabulary things appear in your mind when you're speaking like this without having any fucking prepared things in your head, in your mind, I should say. And the more deeper you dig into deeper vocabulary things, the more they stick to your mind, and they are about to be sounded out in your further attempts of speaking fluently in English and American version of English language, which I'm emulating right now. I'm trying to be on it. I'm all like dedicated guy, even more. I'm like a manic. I'm fully like obsessed with that thing called American version of English language. And once again, I got fucking sidetracked again. That's one of my traits, being sidetracked while tending to get sidetracked while being sidetracked by me myself, and that's just for maybe it's never-ending process. Actually, I shouldn't justify it here in front of you, and I just want to say what I want, and I'm saying what I want to say, and I'm saying it out just in order to be in order to this material to become my current attempt or the speech that I'm giving you right now, without having any stories, without having any scripted materials in my mind. I'm speaking. Try to do it on your own, maybe in your first native language. Even try to do that without having any script. I couldn't believe previously that could happen, that this stuff that happened, and it's just right now, right here, right now, in this particular video shoot. And I don't know, that guy who pulled me, that I don't know, having to call the guru, the most just powerful teacher and fluency guide ever. You already know whom I'm talking about. I wouldn't disclose here because it's like kind of secret thing of mine, and I just I don't know, if I met him in person, I would just be so surprised and amazed by him in person if I saw him like in person, not from distance, but if I met him in person, I would say something. I'm all gratitude for you, for my learning style, for making these things real, for me, for they come into my life just as a result of my efforts, of what I'm contributing to my English. All my contributed stuff became real here in this particular video shoot, not only in this particular video shoot, but on the recent video sessions that I had here on this channel. All the stuff that I dreamt before while I was learning English in my early days, all this stuff became real here in this point of my life, and I'm all gratefulness for that guy for making this stuff that I'm making, and I'm sounding out right now, for making this real. And it's been my current not so fluent, maybe less fluent attempt of trying to speak an American version of English language. And thanks for your attention. Thanks for whatever doing about following my channel, subscribing, not subscribing, just maybe quitting watching this shit, watching to this video shoot to very end, and whatever you would be doing, I'm grateful for your participation in my life. And do what you want with your own things, and never quit on those, no matter what I say, what I do, what I tell you to do. Just follow your own tracks, and everything's gonna be fine with those. I've been there. It's been me, Alex, making something for you. It's been my current last fluent attempt of trying to correspond some American style of sounding like a Native American. I know I do not sound like a Native American, but I will never quit trying to do that if I don't die. I hope I won't. It's been mine, just current video shoot. Take care, and that's about it. Just bye. See y'all. Thanks for participating in my life and following my channel.